What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of J&E Sports Talk. In this episode, I am going to be giving you my NFL Week 11 predictions. I cannot believe we are at that point already in the regular season. Um, I think this NFL season has been very competitive and very open, which is a good thing. Um, and hopefully you guys enjoy this video. Please subscribe, check out our other videos. Also, check out our TikTok, Twitch, J&E Sports Talk, and let's get right into it. Um, Number 32 to number 29, I have the same. I have the Jets, Titans, Saints, Raiders. They're all bad teams. But I still think the Jets are the worst, especially after what happened at the trade deadline. I don't think they're gonna be a good team, but I know they just gotta win. But it was over the Browns, and the Browns aren't that good either. But number 28, I have the New York Giants. I think they're going to be worse after getting rid of Dable. I think Dable was not the problem, but we will see how that turns out. And we'll have to see who they hire. Number 27, I have the Browns. They didn't play good last week, obviously losing to the Jets. They're not a good football team either. Number 26, I have the Dolphins. They move up 2 spots, a nice win. On paper, they're not terrible, but they're not a good team. Not really a culture there either. Number 25, the Arizona Cardinals. They got blown out by Seattle. They're not a good team. I thought maybe after this win against Dallas, they'd find some momentum, but I think they just kind of need to reset a little bit, get a new quarterback, and go from there. Number 24, I got the Washington Commanders. Number 23, I have the Falcons. I think these two switch places this week. Falcons, inconsistent team, but I think the Commanders just aren't it this year. They have a lot of injuries, and their defense is old. They're not playing well. That's where I stand on them at the moment. Um, Number 22, I have the Bengals. If Joe Burrow comes back in a couple weeks, he'll help that team, but that defense is pitiful. We'll have to see. Their really hope is if they fix that defense over the bye week, because if they didn't, nothing's going to change. Number 21, I have the Minnesota Vikings. They're moving down 4 spots. I still don't think they're that bad of a team, but um, I feel like they kind of put together a couple losses now. Um, I think JJ McCarthy needs a year before the offense plays together. Um, and I just think the teams above them are playing better, but they're not a bad team. Number 20, I have the Cowboys. People may say they're lower or whatever, but I like their offense. I think their offense is really good. Um, their defense isn't that great. I like what they did at the trade deadline, where they got Quinnen Williams and Logan Wilson. I think that will help their defense out a lot. Will it change it drastically? Probably not. But I think the offense is doing really well, and I think they can still get like maybe 6 to 8 wins if that offense keeps playing well. Number 19, I have the Chicago Bears. Um, no, I wrote that wrong. Um, I have the Bears at 18. 19, I have the Carolina Panthers. I still believe in my team. That was a rough loss we took against the Saints, a game we should have won. Um, it's really just that I think that we kind of had a mindset that we were gonna win this game easily, but we didn't. Obviously, I still think we have a chance at the playoffs. We're 5-5. We do need to win this Atlanta game though. It's a must-win game. I repeat, must-win game. 6-5, and then we have 5 of our last 7 games are against playoff teams right that are in the playoffs right now, including the Rams, 49ers, and the Bucks twice, and the Seahawks. So good luck. But I think if the Panthers win 5 of those 7, we can make the playoffs. But out of the 4 divisional games left, we got to win 3 of them. Preferably 1 or 2 against Tampa and then 1 against New Orleans and Atlanta. We have to beat New Orleans the second time. And then right above the Panthers, I have the Jaguars. Trevor Lawrence isn't that good to me. He's kind of holding that team back, if you ask me. And then number 17, I have the Bears. They're on the brink of the playoff picture. They're kind of in the same boat with the Carolina. But they have more consistency in their passing game. So number 16, I have the Texans. They're a team that's improving. I think when CJ Stroud gets back, they're going to be in the playoff conversation. I think they're one of the best defenses in the NFL, and they're playing well defensively. And they got a nice win led by Davis Mills against the Jaguars. 15, I have the Steelers. Not a good football team. Number 14, I have the Ravens. Since Lamar got back, they're like 2-0. I knew this team was going to kind of rise it up. Will they make the playoffs? We'll see. But they got a favorable schedule coming up, and let's see if they get back in the hunt. 13, I have the Niners. Injuries have battled them, but they finally caught up to them. Against the Rams, I think they're a solid team when they get everybody back. Number 12, I have the Broncos. Don't like them. They're not playing good offense, but their defense is playing well enough to have them in this conversation. Number 11, I have the Chargers. Good team. Hopefully their line can stay healthy. Mariana Hampton gets back. Number 10, I have the Packers. Offense has looked bad. Their defense is playing really well. Top 3. Parsons was a great addition, but the offense isn't doing anything. Number 9, I have the Patriots. A team that's ahead of schedule in their rebuild, led by MVP candidate Drake May, doing really well. As of right now, it's probably Drake May or Jonathan Taylor to win MVP. Number 8, I have the Kansas City Chiefs. They are going to make the playoffs. They're going to make deep in the playoffs. That's just the reality of it. They're still a good team. They're going to come back after this bye and get some wins, unfortunately. So, yeah. Number 7, I have Buffalo. They moved down a lot. I think it's kind of time for this team to rebuild a little bit. Their run defense is really bad. It showed last week. That was my main concern with them all year, and it continued. They also need to get more weapons for Allen. Number 6, I have the Eagles. Offense has been underperforming by a mile. Defense is playing solid. You need to be good in both aspects to win games in the NFL. They're winning games, but they're not winning them in a great style. Number 5, I have the Colts. They're a really good football team. Offense is really good. MVP candidates all across the board there. Defense is playing solid. They're taking the ball away. Shane Steichen's doing a wonderful job coaching. I am very tired right now. I'm sorry. But the Colts, it's very exciting to see their progression this year. They're a top 5 team. Number 4, I have the Bucks. They were on a bye week, so I'll leave them where they were. Number 3, I have the Seahawks. They're playing like one of the best teams in the NFL. It feels like the last 2 games they haven't really had to do anything. Like, I think Sam Darnold threw the ball 12 times against the Cardinals, and they blew them out. So, really good football team there. And then number 1 and 2 are the same. Rams at 1, Lions at 2. Dan Campbell did play calling last week for the Lions. Drastic improvement. Rams with Matthew Stafford leads the league in passing touchdowns, and they're playing really, really well. That young pass rush is looking good. And Sean McVay and the Rams are doing a great job. But comment down below where you think your team is, how they're doing. Are they over or underperforming this season? Comment down below what you want to see in future videos. Please subscribe. Check out our other videos, TikTok, Twitch, J&E Sports Talk. And I hope you guys enjoy this video. Stay safe, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace.